Morning, Joe and the Pro. I'm the Prez. It's Thursday. We got Ralph Michaels with us from Cal Sports, his home, WagerTalk.com. You can check him out every day. He's the best college basketball handicapper on the planet and one of my favorite guests. Ralph, how are you, my friend?
Doing good. It's been one of those weeks, and talking about college basketball, again, a lot of our customers were on a Monday night loss. I had a 5% play on Iowa State.
Brutal.
That shot after. Now, you wish your 5% plays, it wouldn't matter with the last shot, but that really is the difference when you're going on a hot streak or a cold streak. Those games in the middle that go against you makes for a very uneven week compared to when you're red hot and you get those breaks.
Yeah, so listeners, what happened was Ralph had minus 2.5. His team was up by 4 and a half court 3-point nothing at zero.
After the buzzer. It was confirmed by the conference that the shot shouldn't have counted. The light had gone on, but they let it go because it didn't matter as far as the game was concerned.
Yeah, that's how bad that was. And well, Ralph, I mean, this is what we do. We jump right back onto the horse, brother. Guys, I just want to quickly let everyone know there will be no Morning Joe or Puck Time next week. I am on vacation. I'm heading down to Florida for some sun. It is freezing cold in Toronto, so there will be no Puck Time or Morning Joe next week. Real quick, what's going on at WagerTalk.com? Look, I got to stop and talk about Carmine Bianco. A couple of weeks ago, he was on a 21-1 NHL run, and now it started again. He is on a 7-0 NHL run. He's got a play up for Thursday, and he's also got a big special going at WagerTalk.com for a limited time only. The rest of the NHL season for $129. $129 for the rest of his NHL season. That's an unbelievable offer, so make sure to head over to WagerTalk.com and take advantage of that. Well, we got to keep this show tight. We're going to talk 2 college basketball games. We're going to start with Washington and Arizona. Washington 18-4 on the season, on the road right now, playing an Arizona team that is 14-8 on the season, but they are 10-2 at home. We got 63% of the general public on Washington tonight. It's basically a pick'em. The home team is +1. The over and under is 134. You know, Washington's on a gigantic win streak. They've won at least 10 in a row, and they're whooping people. I mean, they just beat UCLA by 14 points, USC by 13 points. They beat Oregon State by 10. They're playing Arizona that was looking good, Ralph, and now they're in the skids. They've lost 3 in a row and 4 of their last 5. We got one team on fire, another team in despair or disarray. Where are you going in this game?
You know what? If the schools were not named Arizona and Washington, and you covered up the names and you looked at the resume this year, Washington would be about a 5 or 6 point road favorite. They are 9-0 straight up and 0 in conference play. They are in the second year of Mike Hopkins' tenure as head coach. Mike Hopkins, a 20-year assistant from Syracuse, brings that orange 2-3 zone, which the Pac-12 is not accustomed to. Much like we've watched Syracuse in the past, the zone may struggle a little bit early, but as the season progresses and we get towards March Madness, that zone works better. He has 5 starters back. He has 2 of the conference's best players. And remember, Arizona is going to struggle down the stretch. This is the team that went through all those legal issues. They now had to suspend their assistant coach last night, going back to that Shaquille O'Neal and paying money to players to get recruited. They lost all their top recruits this week. They're a shell of themselves. The Huskies continue on their run as the Pac-12's superior team.
He's Ralph Michaels. I'm the Prez. It's Morning Joe and the Pro. You can find us Monday to Friday at WagerTalk TV, as well as at sportsmemo.com and WagerTalk.com. And remember, guys, no show next week, any of the days. I'm heading to Florida, and I'm going to be on the beach, and I'm going to read, and I'm going to forget about sports for a week. That's not true, Ralph. I'm going to be betting every day. I'm going to be releasing plays every day. I have a problem. I am a gambler. That's the way it is. Let's get into this Weber State Southern Utah game, Ralph. Southern Utah is at home. They're hosting a 14-8 Weber State. Southern Utah is 10-10 on the season, but they're okay at home. They're 6-2 at home. They're plus 3.5. The over and under is large. It's at 154.5. And they've played each other already not too long ago, about a month ago, and Southern Utah went into overtime. Southern Utah won by 8. Look, Weber State, they put together a nice 4-win run. Then they lost 2, and they just won a game by 10. So they've won 5 of their last 7, and they're playing a Southern Utah team that has lost 3 of their last 4. I don't know where to go in this game. This is a total pass for me. What are you doing?
You know, this is a technical play, and a lot of shows I give out a situational and a technical play. You look at the Thunderbirds of Southern Utah, they are not a good team. They're 10-10, but they're one of the bottom half teams. The 10 wins are against bad opponents, but they play up-tempo. 353 teams in Division I. Southern Utah, number 39 as far as tempo goes. Weber State, also a top 50 team as far as tempo. Southern Utah, 8-2 over-under their last 10 games at home. And listen to this stat. Weber State on the road, 25-4 over-under. That's right, their last 29 road games, 25 have gone over. And how about if I tell you their last game went under by 1.5? They were 25-3. Off that loss, that record drops to 25-4. Both situations dictate to over. Like you said, the total seems high, but it's not high enough when you have these two fast-paced teams.
He's Ralph. I'm the Prez. It's Morning Joe. We're keeping it short today. 2 free plays from Ralph Michaels. You know, yesterday I gave out on this show, I gave out the Bulls against the Pelicans. Did not go well. New Orleans won 125-120. I really thought they were going to lay a complete and total egg. Trade deadline today. It's going to be interesting. There should be a lot of movement. If I am a betting man, and oh wait, I am, Anthony Davis will remain a Pelican at least until the summertime. I wish the Raps had somebody they could trade for him, but we can't really give up Siakam or OG, or we're literally kissing our future goodbye. Ralph, thanks for joining us, my friend. It's always a pleasure. Again, no shows next week, but we'll have you back on the following week. You're the best, brother. Good luck tonight. And guys, check out Ralph Kell Sports at WagerTalk.com. There is no better college basketball handicapper on the planet.
Hey, Prez, a quick mention. The new college basketball guide started this past Monday. Go to WagerTalk.com. Go to the Cal Sports page. It's an absolute free download. Information you can't get anywhere. It has my exclusive power ratings, my ranks, and it has conference-only stats. When you're comparing these conference opponents, there are so many teams that play great non-conference schedules against poor non-conference schedules. Now you can compare conference-only stats. It's vital, especially in these smaller conferences.
Yeah, it's awesome, Ralph. And do me a favor, dude. I need it for something else. Can you email me a copy of it?
You got it. Have a great time in Florida. You need a little bit of a tan.
Yeah, well, what I need is to get out of this weather, man. It is just miserable in Toronto. Okay, brother, be good. Listeners, thanks for watching.
Mickey Mouse for me.
Make sure to comment, everyone. Be well.